So why can't you rest? You're tired, you know you need to rest, but when you finally get a moment to slow down, you can't. So you reach for your phone, you check your emails, you fill that silence, that stillness with something, with anything, because stillness feels strange, it feels wrong, it feels uncomfortable. Here's the paradox. Rest is essential. It's how your body heals, it's how your mind integrates experiences, and it's how we access creativity and connection. And yet for so many of us, it feels like a threat. And the answer isn't just cultural, it's neurological. Your body is not broken, you're not broken, it's simply adapted to a world that never stops moving, one that moves at an increasing pace and trains you to believe that your purpose in life and your value is found in driving shareholder value. If we look at polyvagal theory presented first by Stephen Porges, your nervous system is constantly scanning for threats without you even realizing it. There are 3 states within polyvagal theory and within the nervous system that we can shift between. We have our ventral vagal state. This is calm, social, connected. This is where we feel good, where we feel relaxed. We have our sympathetic state. This is our fight, flight, high mobilization and activation state. And we have the dorsal vagal state, which is about our shutdown and freeze response. If you've spent most of your life in a state of high alert, in that sympathetic state, hustling, grinding, pushing through, it becomes your new normal. Discomfort becomes your new comfort zone, and we can get stuck in a state of dysregulation. Safety, calm, and stillness start to feel unfamiliar and even dangerous. Your nervous system has been rewired to see rest as a risk. But it's not just a habit, it's chemical. Stress can give you a high. It floods your brain with cortisol, adrenaline, norepinephrine, the same substances that help you escape danger or meet a deadline at 2 a.m. You don't just crave stress, but you've also started to build an identity around it. And this goes deeper than biology. It's about identity. We've been conditioned to believe that our worth is measured simply by our output. If we're not producing something, then we're failing. If we look at internal family systems as a model of this, there are parts within you fighting for control. You've got the taskmaster, convinced that slowing down means failing. The firefighter, who uses busyness to numb discomfort. And the abandoned child, terrified that without achievement, you won't be loved. The world doesn't just reward overwork, it demands it. And your nervous system, your psychology, and the culture that we live in are all conspiring to keep you running until you burn out, unless you do something differently. So how do you unlearn this addiction to doing? You can't just tell yourself to relax, and I'm not just going to sit here and tell you to relax. Your nervous system simply doesn't work like that. But you can begin to rewire these patterns. So here are 3 ways to start reclaiming rest in your life. Firstly, titrated exposure to stillness. Start small. 5 minutes of intentional pause. Let yourself be bored. Let your nervous system start to recalibrate. Number 2, co-regulation. Spend time with people who make you feel safe. Your nervous system mirrors the energy around it. And thirdly, look at how you can redefine success. Shift from more, faster, right now to a broader definition of success, one that includes presence, connection, and well-being. And here's something that is not talked about enough. Not all rest is the same. To truly recover, you need to explore 7 different types of rest. We have physical rest, like sleeping or taking a nap, or more active, like yoga or stretching. Mental rest, which is simply giving yourself time for your mind to switch off. Sensory rest, reducing inputs like lighting, noise, and screens. Creative rest, which could be reconnecting to a sense of awe and wonder through nature, art, music, and signs of beauty. Emotional rest, being honest, expressing your feelings without judgment. Social rest, choosing relationships and people that energize you rather than drain you. And spiritual rest, connecting to something bigger than yourself through meditation, prayer, and purpose-driven work. And start asking yourself, what kind of rest do I actually need right now? I know what you're thinking. If you slow down, you'll lose your edge. But rest isn't a luxury. It's not laziness, and it's certainly not weakness. It's survival, and it lays the foundation for you to thrive and perform way beyond where you currently are. And the most radical thing that you can do in a world that never stops is to slow down. If this hit home, drop a comment below. What is your biggest struggle with rest? Let's start the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We've got a new video every single Friday.